Peace and blessings, beautiful people. Peace and blessings. This is Empress Imani, and welcome to this episode of Sacred Love Lessons. So today, you guys, we're going to be discussing good terms. I have one good question for you, and the question is, are you on good terms with yourself? Now, the reason I'm asking you this is because I had to ask myself this same question last week. I've been working a lot, which is why you guys have not seen or heard from me. I've been working a lot. And in that, I get so focused, right? I have this intense focus. I get so focused on work that sometimes I forget to go have fun, right? So then one day last week, I was listening to Reverend Ike, and he said, are you on good terms with yourself? And so I asked myself, I said, Imani, are you on good terms with Imani? And I thought about it because she immediately answered, okay, my highest self. And she was like, hell no. And so I was like, you right. And so I had to immediately stop working in that moment and run down to the beach. You guys know I live really close to the beach here in South Florida. I love it here, right? And so I just stopped work and I just went down to the beach so I could reground myself, right? Put my feet in the earth, put my feet in the water, hear the water. That's 432 hertz, you guys. If you go over on YouTube, you can listen to 432 hertz. That's the same hertz as the ocean. And it is so soothing and calming. And if you go to YouTube, you can find something, I'm sure, that will suit your fancy. But I asked myself while I was at the beach, what does it take for me to be on good terms with Imani at all times? What do I need to do? Or what am I choosing, right? Because life is all about choices. And our life is the sum total of the choices that we have made, right? And so I was like, okay, what do I need to choose in order to be on good terms with myself? And so I came up with a list, and I'd like to share that with you today. And as I'm sharing my list with you, just think for a moment, what do you need to do to be on good terms with yourself? Now, of course, our list will be totally different because everyone is different. But you just think about it, right? Okay, so the first thing that I choose to do to be on good terms with myself is I pray. Prayer is a huge factor in my life. If you really know me, you would know that. I pray all day throughout the day. And prayer doesn't have to be anything elaborate. It could just be a small prayer. Prayer could be so simple as, please help. Please help. Help me. Holy Spirit, come. Just something really simple. A lot of times I'm praying prayers of gratitude where I'm giving thanks. I give thanks, you guys, throughout the entire day. I'm giving thanks. And with us working from home, I'm very grateful for that, right? This was something that Wife Goddess Elisa and I really, really wanted. And so with me working from home, I'm able to keep my altar going throughout the entire day. So I am just in high priestess mode as well as work mode, right? So prayer helps me to stay on good terms with myself. And then the next thing is meditation. Because see, prayer is speaking to God, right? Speaking to God, speaking to your highest self, speaking to spirit, whatever you call it, right? The Creator, the Most High. And then meditation is listening, getting quiet, getting still so you can hear. And so meditation helps me to choose to be on good terms with myself. The other thing is affirmation, and I really, really, really love affirming myself. I don't look outside of myself for validation, for acknowledgement, for acceptance, for love, for any of that. I affirm myself every day. And I'll just give you an example, right? I am the perfect presence of the Creator's love. I am all that God is. I am self-love. I am self-worth. I am self-value. I am self-acknowledgement. I am self-validation. I am self-discipline. I am self-trust. And you just go on and on and on. I am self-nurturing, right? I nurture myself. I don't look to wife goddess to do any of that for me. I mean, receiving her love is amazing. Okay, you guys, it is amazing. But I look within myself for everything that I just said. For my worth, my value, my validation, my acknowledgement, right? So no outside factor, no matter what it is in that area, does not affect me, because all of that comes from within me. And you guys have heard me say over and over and over again, everything you need is already inside of you. And I just, I know, and I want to share with you that you meet you wherever you are, right? So no matter who you meet in the world, and let me just expound on that, no matter who you meet in the world, that person, that being that's inside of that person, right, is in some part a reflection of who you are, some part of them, right? And it is your mission to find that part that you resonate with. But some part of them is a reflection, a mirror of who you are, right? So I meet no one but me. And if all of that comes, which it does, from within me, then the only person that I can meet is me. And the only relationship that I'm having is one with myself, right? And when you get clear on that, you guys, that's abundance right there. Once you get clear, because everything you need is already inside of you, and you alone have the key to your abundance, to your happiness, to your joy, your peace, your love. You and you alone. So the other thing that I like, right, that I do, that I choose to be on good terms with myself is visualization. And I really, really love this. Shout out to all of my Pisceans out there. We are in Pisces season. Yes, we are. You guys, this is the time to manifest. Shout out to all of my empaths, all of my water signs. This is our time, right? This is our time. If you are interested in manifesting the magic that is within you, this is the energy that we are in right now in Pisces season. This is the time to do that, right? It's also a time of karma, but we'll talk about that later. Okay, so the next thing that I really, really love, and this is one of my favorite things to do. I love everything on this list, okay? Music. Listening to music, you guys. I love, 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 love music. I remember coming through, my mom, she was very religious, and we were not allowed, technically, we were not allowed to listen to music. Everything was a sin and so secular. But my older brother and I, shout out to Big Brother, my older brother and I, we used to sneak and watch Soul Train and listen to music. And I remember when I was in undergrad, shout out, go Sooners, Boomer Sooners. I graduated from the University of Oklahoma undergrad, and I used to go over to the music library. Like, there's a whole library just dedicated to music, and I used to listen to music. I could stay over there like for hours just listening to music. Music is one of the quickest, fastest ways to raise your vibration, whether you're listening to, 432 hertz, or 528. 528 hertz is all about the heart chakra. It's all about love, right? So if you're tapping into love energy, 528 hertz, right? Go on YouTube. You can find some beats and sounds over there for that, right? Listening to music. Then the thing, I love this too. Okay, so I love everything on this list. You guys will continue to hear me say that. I love going to the beach. And that was one of the first things that I did after asking myself, are you on good terms with the money? And I realized the answer was no. And because I was working too much, right? And I said, okay, let me stop and go to the beach, right? And so going to the beach is one of my favorite things. Also going to the park. I love, 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 love being outside in nature. Going to the park. And yes, I am a flip-flop type of goddess. Yes, I am. Unapologetically, I love my flip-flops, And so, I love going and taking walks through the park and going to the beach. I love spending time with myself. Now, this one is a requirement. Okay? This one is a requirement. I must spend time with the money. Sitting in my own energy, sitting in my own love, my own joy, my own peace, my own happiness is self-healing. It is self-healing. And everyone has the ability to do this, right? You just have to have the self-discipline and do it. Then the final thing on my list that helps me to be on good terms with myself is spending time with people I love. This may be my own goddesses, my wife goddess, family, friends, people that I love. Spending time with those people, sharing the love that I have within me, receiving the love and light that they have within them, the reciprocity, the energy exchange is so exhilarating. And those things are very important to me, and they help me to be on good terms with myself. So I just wanted to share this with you today and asking you again, are you on good terms with yourself? And if the answer is no, okay, all hope is not lost. Just then ask yourself, what is it that you need to choose? Because life is about choices. What is it that you need to choose to be on good terms with yourself? And I'll leave you with this. The lesson, the moral to the story is that you draw into your life a reflection of who you are. So if you are chaotic on the inside, your outer world will become chaotic, right? If there's no love, no self-love on the inside, then you will draw into your life people who do not show you love on the outside. Okay? You draw into your life a reflection of who you are. So, the mission, if you choose to accept it, is to always be on good terms with yourself. And if you find in a moment where you're not, that's okay. Just make the pivot and get on good terms with yourself. That's all I have for you today. Don't forget to go over to houseofsacredlove.com. We have a webinar there that is called Manifest Your Magic Within. It will help you to get on good terms with yourself. And until we speak again, be the light.